Hello coaches, welcome back to another Modern Soccer Coach Breakdown. This week we take a look at possession-based warm-up games that can fit into high-tempo pre-season training exercises. So ideas to get the session started with some tempo, with some energy, and then you can take that into the tactical element and build on it and hopefully improve it. 3 games, 3 ideas. If you enjoy the ideas and you want the breakdown, they're available for free. And if you want more pre-season information, we've got a special package, a bundle of Modern Soccer Coach resources available on the link below. Please check that out. Thank you for the support. Let's go. So our first game is a 4v4 plus 2 transfer game. 10 players organised into 2 teams of 4, plus you've got 2 neutrals. Perfect for the goalkeepers here, 1 on each end. The game starts with the possession team with the 2 players plus the neutral, 3v2. Defending team sends 2 pressers, and then the 2 that stay in the middle act as screeners. The objective of the game is for the possession team to use the 3v2 to complete a minimum of 2 passes and then transfer the ball to the other side. When the ball is transferred, the pressers become the screeners. The screeners now become the pressers, and then the pressing team are looking to win possession with 2 new players. If they do win possession, they can score immediately in any of the mini goals. You play short games, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, switch roles. 1 point awarded for every successful transfer, 2 points awarded for the defensive team if they score in transition. So lots of switches, lots of transfers, which means lots of communication. Small area means that plenty of pressing, plenty of solving pressure, and of course then that communication that should drive the energy as well. Really good start to a session. Our next game is a 5v3 breakout game. Big fan of this one. You've got 2 teams of 5 plus your 2 goalkeepers. You've got 2 zones, a bigger area and then a 10x10 area in the middle. One team starts with 5 in the middle zone against 3 defenders, and then the other 2 defenders, 1 starts on each side. The objective of the game is for the possession team to work in the 5v3. Once they get 5 passes, they can score in any of the mini goals, but the defensive team are looking to win the ball back and then play to one of the outside players immediately who can score on the bigger goals in the bigger space, or they can wait for support to get there and the game opens up a little bit and you can also get a runner in to help them score. So again, really good game with small emphasis on space, which means really intense pressing and really good work on angles of support and ball movement. Then you've also got that transitional element where there's a challenge in scoring quickly and maybe recovering quickly. If the team in possession loses the ball, can they help their goalkeeper out as quick as possible? This game's really competitive. Again, you play 2-3 minute games and you change roles. So it keeps it competitive, keeps it sharp, and then you can build in your principles to an exercise like this pretty easily as well. Okay, our third and final game, and don't forget, if you want all the dimensions to these games and you want a pre-season special offer for Modern Soccer Coach. We've got so many resources, small-sided possession games, high-tempo warm-up, pressing exercises, full sessions on attacking and set-piece work as well. We've got a full package, 50% off, available for a short time only on the link below, modernsoccercoach.com/shop. Please take advantage of it. We've also got a Modern Soccer Coach pre-season workshop coming up that you can check out as well on the link below, and also when you're there you can grab the dimensions for these exercises. Okay, third exercise, 5v2 transfer game, another really great game to start the session. 10 players, 2 teams of 5. The coach starts by playing 2 grids. Coach starts by playing the ball into one of the grids. 2 defenders got to go across. It becomes a 5v2. The objective for the possession team is to complete 3 passes and score in any of the mini goals in their grid. If they're successful, they get 1 point and they get the ball back for restart from the coach, so they can just keep that momentum going. But the defensive team are looking to win the ball back and then transfer the ball across to their grid. Once they transfer the ball successfully, then you've got a whole new game. The possession team now become the pressing team. They've got to send 2 players over and you've got a new 5v2 game. Really good game. Again, for transitioning, getting over quickly, small spaces for the passing, and competitive element as well, which keeps it fun, keeps it enjoyable, and hopefully sets you up for a really good session. So there you have it, coaches. Just some ideas around possession-based ways to start pre-season with a high tempo, with good energy and intensity. Sometimes in pre-season training, when you've got access to the players maybe 4 or 5 times a week, sometimes the players become fatigued. Sometimes it's just the routine that becomes a little bit tiresome for players and staff. So there's nothing worse than setting up a really, really good session in your eyes, but then looking at the start of it, which is going to take a little bit of time to get going, and the players maybe have an element of fatigue and never quite get there with the energy levels, and then all of a sudden you don't meet your objectives later on. So I think if you're planning pre-season, one of the most important things is looking to see how you're starting every session. And does that start give you the ability for the players to get excited, for the players to compete, for the players to get a sense of energy from the coach and the setup and the organization? And there's so many factors that go into it, but I think if you get that right at the beginning, you set yourself up for success, and also you set yourself up for the players taking a lead in the session in terms of communication and energy, which can go a long way as well during pre-season, especially when you're implementing new ideas and principles. You're going to want their feedback, so looking for ways to get them talking and get them energetic and get them enthusiastic about the game is always a good way. So hope you enjoy that. Please, please, please don't forget to check out the dimensions on the link below, and please don't forget to check out our new special offer, Modern Soccer Coach, with our pre-season workshop as well. Plenty of stuff happening on the Modern Soccer Coach website. I always appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Goodbye.